Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Super Saiyan 4 DAIMA GOKU. For this character specifically, I think this guy's insane. I haven't used enough of him to actually give my full context of how good I think he actually is. So what I'm going to be doing is we're just going to go into ranked, test him out, and then I'll give him my give the thoughts on him after this. I need to learn how long his combo lasts for. Okay. I need to learn the length of how much I need to click. Okay, it lasts a long time. I'm trying to figure this out here. Yeah, I still can't figure this freaking thing out. Alright, well. The Vegeta, get up. Holy shit. There we go. Yeah, it lasts so long, which is actually kind of annoying to me. Why does it have to last that long? Yeah, because that's gonna ruin my chains up. Okay, yeah, 11.2k is really good for a chain. That's actually really high normal damage. But hold on, let me see again. Okay. Damn it. Fucking messed it up. There we go. Yeah, 11.2k. That's really good for like just a normal basic combo string. That is insanely high damage. Alright, now what if I were to do this? There you go. Alright, hold on. Let's see. How much does this do? $13.8. That's really good. I don't think you can chain that though. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think you can chain that. But I think you can chain the other one though. Maybe I am. Okay, Broly. Oh, I don't know why he didn't just, because this is single battle, so I don't know why he didn't just start off in Legendary Super Saiyan. Maybe you want to do something different. But like I said before, we hopped into this. The 11.2 is really insane for a normal combo string. That's like really good. You don't really see that. Ow. There we go. Nice grab. Okay. Out. There we go. There we go. Dodge. Bang. Alright, cool. Alright, that's one match down. We got the win. Dude, this win screen looks so good too. Oh my gosh, dude, they cooked. They really did with all of these DLC characters that they did. They cooked with all of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna rematch here. I usually rematch everybody. I usually try and do best out of 3 with everybody that I do in online. But now we're on a win streak of 1, so let's continue this streak here. But let's lock in. Alright, cool. He was gonna try and gut punch me there. But yeah, like, I think DAIMA GOKU's normals do insane amounts of damage. Just like this regular combo strings do so much damage. And that's just in my opinion. There we go, gut punch. Up kick. Bang. Nice grab. Okay. Okay, he's gonna transform here. Super Saiyan. I'm blocking. Okay, I just vanished it. That's cool. Go behind him. Damn it. There we go. Gut punch. Bang. Okay, nice. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna continue to go here. If he does like an AoE attack, I wouldn't be oh, whew. Okay, that was scary. Bang. Nice. Let's freaking go. Alright, let's 2-0. If he rematches me again, that's fine. But actually, well, no, because I won 2. So let's go into and find a new opponent now. But that is now B5. That's pretty nice. Alright, let's search for a new opponent now. Because that was the best out of 3. So. But yeah, like, let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But in my opinion, I think he's great. There's some things I don't like about him. Like, I don't know. I haven't figured out how this works, if this is a projectile, if this is actually like a long range. Like, I need to figure out more about how this works and things like that. But like, over time, I'll be able to master how it works and things like that. But from first impressions, I think this guy actually seems really, really good, especially his normal attacks. Like, I feel like, to me, for what it is, like, I think his normals do insane amounts of damage. Yeah, I just did 12.7 there for one combo. And then I haven't seen how this looks and how much damage it does, but we can check here. Let's see. How much damage does this do? 18.1. Yeah, that's that is a lot. Yeah, but that's really insane, dude. Yeah, but we'll try and do 2 more best out of 3s with people. There's not gonna be a lot of people online though, but we're gonna try our best here. This is gonna be fully uncut, so I'm just trying to talk to you guys and figure out what I want to say. But again, I'll just put this with a grain of salt. The players that I am fighting with right now may not be the best. And I am taking that into account too. The people that I am fighting might not be as high of a skill level as I am, which in truth could make DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 look better or worse if there's somebody who plays that's like leagues above me. That can also contribute into a factor here about how insane this guy actually is. But that means that I will also, by the end of this, when I'm discussing that, I'll also take that into account. And I'll explain how I feel about him and at the end of the video. Actually, I kind of like that interaction. Like, sweep. I tried vanishing, but you know, it's alright. It's alright. There we go. I'm just gonna try throwing this out. I know it might not work. Yeah, that was just my fault. I shouldn't have done that in the first place. I'm gonna try flying out behind him here. There we go. Bang. Dang it. There we go. That's a lot of damage. Dang it. That was a good play. He was waiting for that. That's gonna do so much damage. Yeah, I had 2 bars. Damn it. What? Dude, I was like actually pressing it as hard as possible. I don't know how people get that. And he instant transmission, so I couldn't do anything there. But GG's, man. Obviously, the power scaling here, he's using a Super Saiyan Blue Goku, so I did the best I can, but obviously with how Sparking Zero works, which I actually don't have a problem with, the more powerful the character, the less you are likely to win when you're using a weaker character, which I will also take into account about when saying like how he holds up against stronger characters. But I'm also kind of like developing my process of how good he is while fighting these characters. And Goku Super Saiyan Blue is not bad. Like he's really good. Okay, there we go. I actually won one. There we go, gut punch. I tried vanishing, but you know, I tried vanishing there too, but it just sometimes this game eats my inputs like Legends. It's just my luck. Yeah, it just ate my input again. You can't escape it with any with you know, any Dragon Ball game. It really just eats your inputs over and over again. Yeah, like there I could have. Like you guys heard me click it. It just didn't work. You know, but and I had enough key for it too, so that couldn't have been the issue either. But yeah, that was the next best out of 3. I got 2-0'd, so that's unfortunate. But GG's, man. Those were good fights. But again, like I said, I'm trying my best here to showcase him to the best of my ability, and you know, you're not gonna win them all, and I'm taking that into account several times in my mind. Oh, all right. Now this is where we're gonna really see a test. I get to see how he is fighting and how he is being played against. So I actually would like to see this, matter of fact. So I'm actually quite excited to fight this. Yeah, I kind of knew you were gonna do something there. Okay, I don't know how he just turned me around there. Bruh. Okay. Fly behind him. There we go. Up kick. Vanish. There we go. Alright. Got punch. Okay. Dude, how does he... That doesn't make any sense. How does he forcefully turn me around? It doesn't make any sense, man. There's no way that's just a command that you can just do. Oh, nope, turn your character around. You can't do that. Nobody I've ever faced before forcefully turns you around like that. It had to be a glitch of some sort or something, but you know, that's just me coping. Maybe there is a way you can actually purposely tech that. If there is, that should be patched. There should be no way that is a thing that you can do. If it is a thing. And if it's something that I'm doing, please let me know down in the comment section below. That would be awesome if you guys would actually tell me what is happening there. I would love to like actually know. Like, is it something that I'm doing where I'm actually turning my character around? Because I would love to know. There we go. There we go. Like, why can you... What? Like, hello? Turn around, Goku. I swear you're not this stupid in the anime. You can actually do that? There's just no way. Nice. Okay. That was close. Not gonna lie. Holy crap. Yeah, so this is actually giving a pretty good showing on what you can do. I'm gonna be honest, I've only landed his normals. I never really landed a super yet. And I'm not really gonna try it. I'm gonna try, but I don't do what those people do. Really cheese like a guaranteed landed super. I know you guys heard me click my trigger there. Sparking Zero like actually eats my inputs exactly like how Legends does it. Like I just clicked it again. And it was like, nope. We're not gonna allow you to do that. Even though it's an input, we're not gonna allow you to do that input. We're gonna take it away from you. Sonic Sway. And you're gonna think I'm gonna go right away, but I'm not. It's like like, why can he do that, dude? I don't do that. Why can he do it, but I can't? And I clicked again, but like I clicked again, and I was dodging, but you know it didn't work either. Dude, holy shit. Like, what was I supposed to do there? I unblock, I try and attack, he's gonna key blast me if I hold. And then if I hold block, he's just gonna instant transmission behind me and attack. So there's nothing I could do there either, unfortunately. But, you know, another thing that I do have to say, when playing ranked in this game is that, I think that a lot of, like, this, like, high-skilled players will play a single battle. And the people that want to like have like a lot of fun with the game and like try out different comps, I think there's a lot of people that also play. Well, I actually don't know the argument that, but in my opinion, I have a lot more fun with single battle because I feel like the character that you actually want to use that can actually happen. Whereas in DP battle, you still have like the HP bar advantage. Like fusions still have 4 bars of HP, you know, and all that stuff. And in single battle now, every character has the same amount of HP. Unfortunately, they haven't like neutralized the damage in what a character does or how well they defend. But you know, that's always going to stick because Sparking Zero does want to capture the actual power scaling of the characters. So, like, that makes sense to me. And DP Battle still has the HP advantage thing, which makes it harder for the characters that you actually want to learn how to play. So, that is, like, my one gripe about Sparking Zero is the way DP Battle works still. That's like the one issue I see, other than crossplay, but every single Bandai Namco console game has no crossplay. They do it on purpose because it makes the sales for the games better, because then they're like, oh, well, if one person buys the PC version of Sparking Zero, but one of their friends plays it on Xbox, and the person who bought it on PC also has an Xbox, they're going to be like, oh, well, then they would buy a second copy of Sparking Zero on the Xbox so they can play with their friends. It's a greedy sales marketing thing that Bandai loves to do. Because they're greedy for money. So that's why the crossplay will never happen for any of the Dragon Ball console games. And if it does, then call me wrong. But until that happens, that's what I will continue to believe. I'm blocking here, or should be blocking. I was blocking, but, you know, apparently it just was like, yeah, no, you're not guarding that today. He's learning. And, yeah, raw ult, dude, that also makes sense. Are we just clicking random things and praying that they work? Is that how we're playing this game? And he's gonna follow up. You won't survive this time. Like, alright, bro. Alright. But, you know, like, as much as Sparking Zero can get annoying, the annoyance of Sparking Zero isn't as bad as getting to be annoyed at, you know, fighters or legends and Xenoverse. But Xenoverse I don't talk about because I'm uneducated when it comes to that game. But all the other games I play quite a bit. Kakarot I beat, but I don't own the game anymore. But I beat that game day and through. Kakarot and Sparking Zero, you really can't compare because that game is a story mode based game, whereas this game is an online based game that has a very bad story. But, you know, Kakarot also plays very similar to this game, but like, my point is that Kakarot doesn't have a lot of what makes Sparking Zero, and there's still clear things that you can tell the difference between. Like, there's a lot of limitations with Kakarot, but like, if you're playing for just story, like, obviously Kakarot's probably going to be the best option if you're playing for just a recapture, like a retold story of like Dragon Ball Z. Kakarot is like right there for you. But that's like a story mode based game. Like, in Sparking Zero is not based on story mode and story. So like, I see people making the argument that Kakarot is just a better version of Sparking Zero, but yeah, I mean, in a way, sure. But in my opinion, I think Sparking Zero has way better graphics. If we are comparing, the combat is very similar, so like, I don't know why you would say that it's better when the combat is very similar, but it doesn't make one better because they are similar. They have a similarity there, but that doesn't make Kakarot's better in terms of combat because of that. So you can't make the argument that Kakarot has better because it's basically just the same. And then the Sparking Zero, you can play online with your friends. It's not a game where you're limited to playing by yourself like Kakarot is. So there's also limitations to that. And all of that combined with everything else, it's just... This game really is, in my opinion, an underrated Dragon Ball game now. I really do. I think that Xenoverse is also highly underrated, and that's without playing the game. I think that game is just not talked about, and if it is, it's very rarely even mentioned to like many people. If you ask them what Dragon Ball game they play, I feel like Xenoverse you very rarely see on anybody's list of played Dragon Ball games, and if they have played it, they've played it for the story but then never touched it again. And you know, I kind of feel the same with Sparking Zero. It's like, oh, DLC comes out, sure, we'll play as the characters and then leave it alone, and we won't touched it ever since. You know what? Dragon Ball The Breakers also is very rarely on anybody's list. But I feel like a lot of the people that are hating on this game don't even realize the updates that we did get that did improve the game. And the game wasn't meant to be perfect on release. There's always going to be issues that the devs just didn't quite see, but that happens with every single game. How can you expect them to say, oh, the things that we're getting during this DLC 3 update we should have had on release? You know, that was a learning curve that the devs needed to test out. It wasn't their fault. That's why this game is an online game. It's so that they can make patches in the future. Not every game is going to be perfect right off the start. And the fact that they're caring enough to fix it and give us the things that people were complaining about, and now people want more. This is like the main issue that everybody was having with the game. They're like, if this gets fixed, I'm gonna start playing Sparking Zero again, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. That is something that I'm now seeing people are now like switching up on and saying, oh, but this now should have been what we've had in the beginning. No, there's gonna be things that they were left out because they didn't think of it at the time. I think it is a wrongful way to look at things. And that's just my opinion. And that I think does have like actual facts to it though too. It's not just an opinion, it's factual. But you know, everybody's subjected to their own opinions, but even so, I think that the people that are complaining about Sparking Zero are a lot less than the people who say that this game is still good. But because of the people that are complaining about it, I feel like this game is now underrated. Because of that. Yeah, damn it, dude. I thought I was blocking, but maybe I messed it up. I'm gonna try flying behind him. Okay, he's learning. I was clicking, and I know you guys heard my trigger, but it wasn't going through. Maybe I timed it wrong. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. But yeah, I really did. I really do hope that you guys are enjoying these like long form content grinds of Sparking Zero, because I do really enjoy this game, and I'm going to be making more of it. I have. As of this recording, I plan to make 4 other recordings today of this game, and I was going to upload them throughout the week because this week I have a very busy schedule with college classes, so and like keeping up with work, so I'm going to be like mass recording and then uploading these videos every day throughout the week for like the next 5 days or so. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy these videos, because I am taking a lot of time to record these, because then I got to study right after recording all these and scheduling them and creating the thumbnails. So make sure you guys do drop a like if you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to be uploading these like daily, so it's been unseen for me uploading daily like this, so I really hope you guys do enjoy these kinds of videos, because it does take a long time to record, and I do these unscripted too, so I'm also coming up with things to say on the spot, which also can become a problem sometimes. So I really hope that you guys do like these types of videos, that I just talk about things that have been going on, and like as I'm testing out these new characters. And from my initial thoughts, I don't think DAIMA is actually that bad. I think he's actually pretty good. I'm kind of getting stomped right now. Dang it, I messed it up. No. Leg sweep? Damn it, that was predictable. Yeah. Yeah, that was my fault. But I'll rematch this guy. I think after this best of 3, I'm gonna try one more. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, I really wish this game got the respect that it deserves, because this game was such a long wait, and for the fact that we had to wait like over, wasn't it like over 10 plus years waiting for a new Tenkaichi game, and or new like release in the Tenkaichi, within the Tenkaichi series, and I get what people do say about this game in the nitpicks, but they're just nitpicks. They're not. It's not even like major. It's just nitpicking that shouldn't decide whether or not this game is good or not at all. This game like has an outlying factor in it that no other game has. You don't see a roster with like over 200 characters. You don't see games like this with unreal graphics that is online, that has the customizable choices that you have within this game. And I'm talking specifically for console games. You could make the argument for mobile games, like they have like 600 plus characters, so I get that. But for console games specifically, you don't see it. And yeah, he got me there. That was a good play. That was a damn good play. This is also unblockable, right? Yeah. GG's. But I just wish that more people saw this game for what it is, respected for what it did. And it's kind of unfortunate. Because I don't think this game was ever bad. I think it's just gotten better and better over time. And isn't that what a game is supposed to do, though? So I understand it. I understand why people do have nitpicks about it. But again, we'll get back to that in a different video. You know, sequels here, continuing to make videos on different characters and separate, but kind of continuing what I'm talking about and things. But going back to DAIMA Super Saiyan 4, from what I'm seeing and things, he's oppressive. Like, bang, gut punch. There we go. Chain that. All right, let me lock in here. Gut punch again. And then this. I was trying to vanish, but I might have pressed the wrong button. Nice, nice. Dang, what is that move that he keeps doing? Do this. Gut punch. What are you doing? Gut punch again. Dude, I love the gut punch move. It's so satisfying to land. Yeah, Goku, you talk to him. I'm going to admit, that guy was really, really good. Metal Cooler Main. I've never seen that before. He was a Metal Cooler Main. That was fun. Especially because you don't see Metal Cooler around very much in this game. He's a very unpopular choice. So that was pretty cool. Okay, we'll do one more best out of 3, and then after that we'll end this video. But yeah, like I really do hope you guys are enjoying the content I'm making here. I'm doing the best that I can to entertain you guys and make you guys laugh, and I'm enjoying Sparking Zero. And so just let me know down in the comment section below what character I should play next, and I will make a full video on them. So whoever is my most requested character, I will then make a video on next. So if you guys want to see me play a certain character, leave it in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe. So, you know, Beast Gohan. Alright, popular character versus popular character. 2 characters who did break the internet. Let's see. Alright, we'll go behind him. Here we go. We'll go behind him again. Okay, it looks like he doesn't know how to super counter that. Could I just like continue doing this every time? It might work. Go. Ooh, okay, wait, no, he's learning now. He's vanishing it. Okay. Before he kind of wasn't. All right, let's do something different. Let's wait for him to come to me. Never mind, he's just gonna try and get Sparky. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna like? What the hell? Dude, he just like why would you do that? I mean, sure, you landed it, I guess. Oh, but it's kind of like a panic play, don't you think? Am I? Dude, there's no way you can just chain that together. You see, that is where the skill gap in this game comes into play. This guy sucked, and he landed two things. He landed a special, a couple of hits, and then his sparking mode ultimate. That really makes me upset, but you know, I digress. Alright, let's lock in here. Yeah. That was the first time he ever countered that. There we go. I'm gonna make it my mission here to try and beat him. There we go. What the hell? What kind of interaction was that? I've never seen that before. I did counter that, I thought. Dude, this guy's just gonna continuously try and get sparking. Like, what's the point? And then he's gonna be able to chain that. And it's gonna, what? Am I gonna go down to 1 bar of HP? Is that how this is gonna work? Yep. And he can chain that too. Bang. You're gonna chain again. And like this is what is a problem with Sparking Zero here as well. The skill gap is just so much higher for characters and the people that play this game. The bad players use these broken characters and just have high levels of damage on their specials. You get one counter and then bam, press a super, you're dead in like 2 moves, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope you guys all found enjoyment in this, you know, video of SSJ4 DAIMA GOKU. And now I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on how I feel about this character. I think this character is insane. You need the right hands to play him. He does very good damage. He has, in my opinion, a very high normal combo strings damage output, 11.2k to 11.7. I felt like it was actually very, very good. And with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, chat. Love you all.